Hey family and friends, how are you guys doing? I am doing fantastic. I am doing great. I am fine. I hope you are fine as well. So it's Wednesday today and we are talking all things weddings. And today I thought it would be a good thing for us to talk about wedding gowns. So you just got engaged and the first thing you think of is my wedding dress. Ooh, I want it to be like this. I want a mermaid. I want a. Ooh, I don't know what I want. This is another bride. Like, I can't think of the kind of dress that I want. And you know what? You are perfectly fine. Because even though you might not know the kind of dress that you want, you probably know for sure the kind of decor that you want. And the bride who knows the kind of dress that they want probably don't know the kind of decor that they want. You guys are both fine. You are just but fine. So, guys, you can rent a dress, you can buy a dress. Let's start with the renting part. So, there are some stores that allow you to buy a brand new dress that you can hire, that you can bring back, that you can rent, that you can, what's the difference between rent and hire? It's the same thing, ne? So I'm going to use both words so you know what ke bolela ka eng. So there are stores that allow you to hire a wedding dress that is still brand new, and there are stores that will tell you, we have this rental collection, and this rental collection, those dresses have been worn by someone else. So go there with an open mind. Go there with a mindset, you might get a dress that was worn by someone else. You might get a dress that was not worn by anyone else. It depends from store to store. Ne? When you rent a wedding dress, it's cheaper. It's cheaper because you don't end up paying the whole buying amount. So giving my 10 rand example, if your dress to buy it ki 10 rand, you might pay maybe 5 rand or 4 rand depending on the stores. Some you can even pay 8 rand. So that's where you need to now come in and decide, or am I going to now pay 8 rand over something that I can pay 2 rand extra for me to buy and own? When you now make that decision, you will be making a decision that gives you peace at night, that gives you sleep at night. Okay, so the advantage of renting a dress is that it's cheaper. And the other advantage is you don't get to keep it. You don't have to worry about, where am I going to keep this dress after the wedding? Who am I going to give this dress to? You don't have to worry about that because you rent, collect maybe on a Wednesday or on a Thursday or Friday, you bring it back on the Tuesday or Wednesday, or when only the dress rental people will have an agreement as to when to take it and when to bring it back. So you don't have to worry about storage space. You don't have to worry about looking at this dress that is just taking up your normal everyday clothing space. The other thing, or you don't have to worry about washing and cleaning this dress. No, you wear it, you take it back. They will charge you for them to wash it. They will do the cleaning. They will do the washing. They will bring it back to life. And you know what? I am going to now call a few brides to order about this whole washing thing. When you hire a wedding dress, please take care of it like it's your own, because someone else next week wants the same dress. Please take care of it like you own it, because it's not fair for someone who is now supposed to wear the same dress next week to find it ruined, to find it dirty to a point where it's not cleanable, or the dirt doesn't come out. So try take care of it. I'm talking on behalf of my my colleagues in the wedding dress business, because and I'm also talking as a planner, or at the end of the day it comes back and hits me in the head, or Mabutla, your bride that bride has messed up my dress and I can't use it anymore and I only rented it once. So brides, please take care of those dresses like they are yours to keep. But you have the advantage of the fact that you don't have to worry about washing this dress afterwards. You don't have to worry about making sure it's back to its normal look as well. Please, as well, remember when you hire or when you rent a wedding dress, you are going to find what is there and work with what's there. Some wedding dress rental shops, they don't even do alterations. Some, not all. Some don't cut the dress. So maybe you are short and the dress is bigger for you. They can't cut it. No. Abakase cut. They will just have to now find ways to maybe fold it underneath. So when you go with the rental mindset, go there, or when you go with the rental plan, go with a mindset you are going to have to work with what you find there. You're not going to be stressing the poor people or cut it. No, add this. No, it doesn't always work like that. It doesn't. So respect that. Another thing, your options are limited. Your options are limited, so you are going to just have to work with what you find there. You are going to have to work with what you find there. And that is where you need to decide, are you going to pay 8 rands to go rent this dress, or are you going to pay 10 rands to buy this dress? Ne? You will be charged a refundable deposit for damages. So if you pay that 8 rands, you might also be charged another 1 rand to safeguard the fact that the dress might come back torn or bent or whatever the case is. But the beauty about it is you don't have to worry about cleaning, you don't have to worry about keeping the dress, you don't have to worry about washing this dress, you don't have to worry about a whole lot of things that come with renting and with buying a dress. Ne? Then the other advantage is when some wedding dress shops, ne, when you rent a dress from them, they also give you a veil for free because you are giving them business. So there are advantages. There are more advantages there as well, because you don't have to worry about, I must now go and pay extra 3,000 rand for a veil. Then there's the other option of buying. This one is for people who hold sentimental, they have a sentimental value to things. I am a car hoarder. I don't sell any of my cars. I am a sentimental person when it comes to my cars. The same can apply to you as a bride. Most people that decide to buy and own and keep a wedding dress have reasons. They might want to give it to their child, they might want to hand it down to their sister, they might want to hand it down to their cousin. Some say, no, with this part of the dress, maybe I can cut a piece of it and put it on my child's christening attire, or I can cut the bottom part and keep the top part. It's up to you. The dress is yours. So the dress is yours mainly because you have a sentimental attachment to this dress. But buying a dress comes with you spending more money. There are dresses that you will find ready-made, ready to buy. Done deal. You get there, find a dress, you buy, they fit you, and then they nip and tuck it here and there, and then you are good, set, ready to go. Then there's another option of getting a dress custom made for you. Listen here, if you are going to go the option of having your dress custom made for you, be ready. Be ready to go for measurements. Be ready to as you go, the design might change, because this is something that is now being custom made for you. So the design might change. You might think, or the designer has drawn this thing for you. Ibu would say wairata. Next thing, when they now make the actual dress, you're like, which is an added advantage actually. But for someone else, it's not an added advantage, because their minds are set on that painting that was given to them, or on that picture that was shown to them. So you must be ready to know things might change as you go. It's made for you, it's custom made for you, so you are going to pay more. You're going to pay more for it because of the fact that the designers are going to now spend more time on it. It's not like the one that you found Koshopong, buy, nip and tuck, one fitting, two fittings, you're done out. No, they have to buy the material, you have to approve the material, you have to go for the first fitting for them to check if the inner part of the dress, the silhouette or something like that, they call it a silhouette or whatever, I don't know, it fits. Then they now have to now come and give this dress life on the outside, and all those steps, you are involved. You like it, you don't, you are involved. This also depends on the kind of designer that you have. There are those designers that can be trusted. There are those designers that we agreed on this, and this is how it's going to come out. You only need maybe 3 fittings and that's it. But there are those that will ask you to come now and again for them to see how it looks on you. They edit something, they want to see how it looks. So have time, make sure you have time for that, because the amount of money that you'll be paying, that lots of money that you'll be paying, it goes towards that. You must also have time for alterations when you buy a dress. Don't say, I bought it, it's fine, ke shapu, ke right. No, it doesn't end like that. Have time to go for alterations. When it comes to alterations, I always advise my brides and the bridal party and whoever that they are working the dress journey with, myself included, or we need to ask, where is the seamstress that's going to be making alterations to this dress? Is that person in-house, or are we going to have to drive somewhere else? You need to know. You need to know, so that you are also at peace. Some dresses are made overseas. They are custom made overseas, and they come to your country ready, done. A few minimal alterations that will be done on them. So when you do decide to buy a dress that's going to be made for you elsewhere, give them a few inches extra, so that when the dress arrives, you're not shocked. The same thing applies to dresses that you choose to buy online. Add a few inches to the size the dress. Rather the dress be big than small, because you can't increase it, but you can decrease it. Always remember that. So with those dresses that are made elsewhere and they arrive ready-made, it's also an added advantage, because you still have a bit of control as to, let's change this, let's add that. Not too much, but you have that option to say, let's change this, let's add this, let's add this with the seamstress. Of course, with the designer as well, guiding you throughout this whole thing. So what do you do with your dress? You can resell it back to the store. You can sell it to a friend. You can even start your own wedding dress rental business. So some shops also do have the option of buying back dresses. Some people are starting businesses, so sell your dress to them if you want a dress that's made for you, but you do not want to keep it. There are options. Ne? So things to look out for when you buy a dress. I'll discuss that some other time, probably next week, because you now have decided to, you are buying, you are renting, but you don't know what to look out for. At the end of the day, my people, at the end of the day, the compliment should come to you as the bride. coupled with your dress. So the dress must complement you. I hope I've helped someone. Mwah.